What's up, everyone? This is the voice of YouTube's very own Shadow the Hedgehog. But today, you know what? Today, I am just Kai. Or Fang, or... Yeah, I'm myself. I'm not going to say, you know, I'm the voice behind Shadow the Hedgehog for this video, because this video is a little bit more of a special case. Sega's been doing this thing with bigger content creators to where they quote-unquote get super fans to say what Sonic means for them, and what drives me nuts is that I'm a super fan. I'm a big Sonic fan. I have always supported, you know, Sonic Team, even when a game didn't do so well like Forces. Now me personally, I've always enjoyed every Sonic game, no matter how bad it was. I've always tried to find the good in the game. And yes, you know, I haven't replayed Sonic Forces. I will be replaying it when I do my, you know, marathon of Sonic games, when we know the release date for Sonic 2022, or what people are calling it as quote-unquote Sonic Rangers. But I'm going to call it Sonic 2022. I'm not going to go by what people are saying. Just because I'm not the biggest fan of leaks, and plus a lot of those leaks are a bunch of BS anyways, in my opinion. So, anyways, this is my own special version of what Sonic means to me, and, you know, right now I'm recording with no update thing and all that. You know, I'm gonna have my girlfriend put in game clips and all that of the Let's Plays I've done. Sonic has been one of my favorite video game series since I was a kid. I was introduced to it through the Sonic OVA, which my best friend, which I'm still best friends with, had us watch when I was staying over there one night. And at first I didn't want to, because I was like, you know, I don't like Sonic. Well, I didn't know who Sonic was. You know, growing up, I started with Super Nintendo, and then I went to the PlayStation. Now, everyone knows during that PlayStation era, there was the Sega Saturn. So there's a chance maybe in Walmart I might have saw maybe some Sega Saturn games. Maybe. I don't remember. But it wasn't until I saw the Sonic OVA when my borderline obsession with the Blue Hedgehog emerged. And, you know, I saw my best friend play Sonic Adventure 2. Which that was the reason why I wanted to get a GameCube for so long. And then I ended up buying Sonic Heroes. Well, I didn't buy it. My parents bought it for me, of course, because I was a kid. And it was for the PS2. Well, one problem. We moved from the house that we previously was living in, which I lived there till, like, I think I was, like, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. I don't remember. But, you know, we moved to my older brother's house, and my game consoles were boxed up. So, I got Sonic Heroes wanting to play it, and they quite literally had to go in there and fetch out our PS2. And what's crazy about that time was that I did play a Sonic game. I played the Sega Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. And even though that I did enjoy the game, you know, I knew in the back of my head what I was playing wasn't what Sonic actually was. Now, is Sonic 3D Blast a bad game? No, it all depends to the individual, because that was around the time when Sega was allowing other companies to make games for Sonic. That's when we got Sonic R. Um, you know, Sonic 3D Blast. Etc. Of course, Sonic 3D Blast was on the Genesis first, but you guys get what I mean. And I was always amazed just by how different Sonic's gameplay was compared to Mario's, to where Mario was more of a traditional platformer, and Crash was the similar way. He was a very traditional platformer. Sonic was more speed based. There was momentum, and his jumps was very floaty because it made sense it would be floaty because he's fast, and his homing attack was super cool. And of course, the one thing that amazed me was how good the music was. And that's why doing that interview with Johnny Gioeli from Crush 40 meant so much to me, because Crush 40's music has always been there in my life since I was a kid. Just like Sonic has always been there since I was a kid. And I remember when part of the reason why I wanted a Xbox 360, it was because of Sonic 06. Now, back then, I was watching YouTube around that time, but this was the early days of YouTube, folks. This was before everyone started to jump on it between 2008 to 2015. This was the Stone Age of YouTube. The Wild West of YouTube, basically, as I like to call it. And I enjoy Sonic 06. Like, I always thought I didn't know that it was basically unfinished and was a buggy mess until later on. But I didn't care. I thought that it was a good, at the time, actually I still think this, I think Sonic 06 gets a bad rep for no reason. And I think the game is overhated nowadays. That's why in my live streams, I try to stop people from talking crap about Sonic 06 because of how old that game was. But that's how humans are. We always focus on the negative aspects than the positive. That's why it always seems like, people dogpile on the 3D Sonic games as they're terrible when they're really not. There's some amazing 3D Sonic games out there. Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Heroes, Colors, Unleashed. There's more good 3D Sonic games than bad ones, in my opinion. But let's get back to the story here. And then, the first time I ever played the classic Sonic games was with the Sonic Mega Collection for the GameCube. And of course, I was completely crap at them. I sucked. But then I knew about this whole debug mode, the level select code, and I made it to where I would put in all the emeralds code and then put in the debug mode, and I would start from the first stage, Emerald Hill Act 1, and I would have Supersonic unlocked like that. And I played the game like that, and from time to time I still play the game like that. It was fun. Because that was nothing I loved about Sonic, was that Supersonic. I thought Supersonic was so cool. And also being a Dragon Ball fan, it was just cool. And then, I watched all the Sonic animations on Newsground, even the ones I shouldn't have watched. I have fond memories of my times of becoming a early Sonic fan. When I got my first Archie issue. I forget which issue was my first one. I forgot which one I had. Yeah, I don't remember. But I remember, me and, once again, the same best friend that got me into Sonic. We got this issue, and it was the 25, in the future. And yes, I did it. Yes, I did enjoy seeing Sally in a freaking swimsuit. I will admit that much. Keep in mind, I was a kid back then. I was in my preteen years. So, of course, I would enjoy seeing that. Um, and it was cool to see a much more older Sonic. He had the longer quills, and he just looked cool. But Sonic as a Keen never really made sense to me because Sonic is such a free-spirited person. I can't see him being tied down for royalty, to be royalty. And that's why I've always subscribed to the theory, and that's why I've always connected, like, the other Sonic cartoons to Sonic Underground, because I can't see Sonic just being like, okay, well then, Robotnik's defeated, so let's just hang out and be royalty for the rest of our lives. I can see Manic doing that. I can see Sonya doing that. I can't see Sonic himself doing that. But, it was still cool. And then the Wii. The first game I got for that was Sonic and the Secret Rings. And then while we were waiting to find the Wii, which, what people don't realize is, this whole situation with the PS5 is ridiculous. The Wii went through a similar thing. It was hard to find them. And I actually paid for mine with birthday money. And the first game I got was Sonic and the Secret Rings. Now, noted, I will admit that much. Sonic and the Secret Rings, I did not enjoy the controls of it. But Sega and Sonic Team finally understood how the Wii worked, and they improved it with Sonic and the Black Knight, which I love. And I love the story for Sonic and the Secret Rings, especially Darkspin Sonic, which is so far our closest thing we got to having Dark Sonic in a video game. And then I got Sonic Rush for my DS. And which was my first handheld Sonic game. And then finally, before I got my Wii, I finally got my GameCube. And I finally got Sonic Gems Collection. Well, I got Sonic Gems Collection that year. Of course, Pokemon XD Glow Darkness came with the console. I think there was some other stuff I got for my birthday as well. And there was one, and we were trying to find me Sonic Adventure 2. And finally my parents found it, and it came with Sonic Heroes. It was those Toys R Us double packs, our local Toys R Us, which it was in another town, about 5 minutes away. They were closing down, and my parents went there and got that for me. And then I got Sonic Adventure DX for the GameCube, which was how I experienced Sonic Adventure. But what's interesting about that one, once again, I experienced that game with my best friend because he rented it, and I actually had a file on his memory card, and he let me play it. And then, Sonic Rush Adventure. I mean, like, I'm very passionate about this Blue Hedgehog. That is why I defend him so much. That is why I always debate people so hard that even his quote-unquote bad games are still worth playing, because there are good things about them. You know, people can enjoy watching bad movies. You know, I watch a lot of B rated, you know, a lot of B horror movies, which are known to be under budget, not that well put together movies, but they're entertaining, and at the end of the day, it's entertainment. And I've always been against looking at scores to determine if I'm going to get a game or not. Now, in some cases, it's warranted with Balan Wonderland, which could have been a cool Knight's spiritual successor, but it failed. Which is a shame, too, because Yuji Naka is thinking about going into retirement, which, if I was Sega, I would try to get him back working at Sonic Team, at least for one last game. You know, get the freaking original crew back together at least one last time. I think that would be very cool. You know, and it's just been nuts that, you know, Sonic has been a big part of my life, and it's what I base my career around. You know, and I hope one day Sega will see this, and, you know, maybe I could partner with them, or maybe, who knows, maybe I might try to get a job at Sega for doing something. You know, I love that company. I respect the people that work there. I really do love this franchise. It is something that I'm super passionate about. And I could see myself becoming a Sonic lore YouTuber too. And I might maybe dabble into that on this channel. Because you guys might be getting some more stuff with me in it. Just me in it. No voices. And what I would do is I would alternate between comic dubs and that. And my original content. You know, best case scenario that I hope to do is just have the Project Archie stuff be the comic dubs I do, and then I can keep doing stuff for the Phantom of Chaos, and then, you know, while you guys are waiting for the next adventure in the Archie comics, and I can do some Sonic lore videos or something. I think you guys would enjoy that. Maybe I could become the Geekdom 101 of Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, you guys, that's it for this video. I just want to say to everyone at Sonic Team and Sega and everyone that has worked on the franchise, past and present, thank you all so much for having a hand in my favorite video game series of all time. And I hope I get to interview a lot of you very soon. And I also want to say rest in peace to any of the amazing people that has worked on this franchise that are no longer with us. You guys' work will never be forgotten. And with that said, if you all have enjoyed this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, hit that bell button to get our notifications. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Bye, guys.